Hello gamers, and welcome back to another episode here on Solo Spelunking, where tonight I will continue my Dragonbane Alone in Deepfall Breach solo campaign using the rules in this booklet that were included in the Dragonbane boxed set, using my human thief Naris, that is him, and this is his character sheet. But before we start, I want to make a very important statement, because I want to thank all of you for your support, because I did surpass 700 subscribers, which made me really happy. I mean, I started this journey at the end of October last year when I decided to start this YouTube channel. And yeah, so it's been November, December, January, February, March. So yeah, it's 5 months, and yeah, and I'm at 700 subscribers. I don't know if that is good or bad, but for me, I think it is great. I'm enjoying it, and I like to thank you for your support, and I hope you continue to support this channel. And yeah, I hope that you continue to like what you see here. At least I'm doing my very best. And yeah, I'm glad that you're here with me for the remaining part of the journey to reach the big milestone which I've set for myself, which is 1,000 subscribers. But then, of course, I will not stop making videos. That would be ridiculous. But my goal is to apply for the YouTube partnership program, and therefore I need 1,000 subscribers. And the reason I want to do this, yeah, I might get into this into more detail when I've reached my goal. I think I will do a little, maybe a live stream or something when I talk about, or then I will talk about what actually motivated me to start this channel. But starting this channel also, and I already said this in my community tab, has really enriched also my own solo gaming experience, because it is different if you play by yourself, and you usually, or at least I usually, don't go into that much detail, and I don't use too much fancy props. And so in starting this channel, I finally got a chance to put all this stuff on the table that I've accumulated over the years, and to really get into this gaming by like acting out dialogues, and yeah, doing little setup things with terrain blocks. So this is something I probably would not have done if it wasn't for the camera. And yeah, like I did this tutorial how to get into solo gaming or solo role playing, and there I tried to yeah, you could say showcase how it might look like in the real world on the kitchen table, not with a YouTube camera rolling. And this is also, yeah, very fun, because most of the action happens, or at least for me happens, in my imagination. But it is still different if you're doing it in front of a camera for yourself, but also for an audience. And I have noticed that I do get to play more, to game more, that I yeah, go into more detail, that I try to imagine things more vividly than I would when I would just be playing by myself. So in starting this channel, I also enriched my own gaming experience, and I get to do a lot of gaming. And it motivates me to create content for the audience. And so therefore, I'm very grateful that you're here with me. And yeah, so that is basically all I want to say. So thank you and keep watching, and I hopefully, or you hopefully keep enjoying what you see. And today we want to continue it's our, because you are following along. So I want to continue our Dragonbane campaign, and we will play now mission number 2. Because so if you remember, or start mission number 2, if you remember mission number 1, took a little longer than expected because I had to do a little side mission to reach my goal. But last episode I finally made it back to the chapel and I got to rest, and Stone Gaze, or Ingolfer, how he's called by real name, he urges me to press on. So as at the start of the next day, I'm rested. My injuries have healed, and my conditions. I gotta erase my conditions because they're gone too. And while I was resting, Ingolfer, he went out hunting and foraging to gather some supplies. So I do get a ration back. So I'm back to 2 rations, and also my conditions. I'm no longer disheartened, and I'm no longer exhausted. They are gone. So I'm practically or basically ready to start the next adventure. So Ingolfer, he does not wake me. He lets me sleep to gather my strength, but then he approaches me. My gaze is fixed upon the cultist subterranean outpost. I managed to locate it thanks to the map you provided me. I was sure that I've seen it someplace in my collection of maps, and now I could pinpoint it. So my gaze is fixed upon the cultist subterranean outpost. There find ye Arioch, the devotee of demons, who wears the Worldbreaker Chart as a medallion. Wrest it from them, so we may remake its power for good. Did you say the devotee of demons? Yes, I did. Whew. You do know that I'm armed only with a knife, and as you have told me before, you are also not able to either bless or enchant my blade in some way. Do you actually think I'm up for this challenge? And you can be honest with me. If I wouldn't think you would be up for this challenge, I would not dare ask you to go on this adventure. He might be a devotee of demons, but he is not a demon, and he does not have demonic abilities. He is just a mad cultist. You should have no trouble wresting the medallion from him, from what I've seen watching you so far. All right. That is encouraging to hear. So, is there anything you can tell me? Any clues you can give me? Yeah. All right. I was just sorry for a moment, OOC talk here. I just read this paragraph here, so I was caught a little off guard, calling stones. So it seems like that I have some sort of magical stone which is linked to a stone that Ingolfer has in the chapel, And if I speak an activation word, my stone instantly returns me to the chapel. So some sort of fail-safe mechanism. But after teleporting, I have to roll a d6. On a 1, the calling stone cracks and its power falters. It will only function one more time before crumbling to dust. All right, so this is actually pretty powerful. So I will rule that, first of all, I just get this stone for this mission. Obviously, I didn't have it before. And second, I have to roll, and not only on a 1, but on a 1 or 2, it'll crack. And then the next time it'll break. So I will decrease its usefulness so that I really have to make a judgment call if the peril I'm in is high enough to justify using and probably losing this relic, which I think is pretty powerful. So this was why I was a little bit distracted here for a second. So excuse me. We will continue. Yes, I have gazed into the breach using my eye. The first 3 steps of your journey are clouded and not clear to me, but I see that the cultist's warren is deep within the breach. You have to traverse quite a few obstacles until you reach it. One of the obstacles is the Fool's Crossing. This crumbling bridge, it is a crumbling bridge, spans the breadth of the rift. Below, a river of magma belches smoke and fire. A small band of orcs encamp on the near side of the bridge. A barricade, manned by cultists, lies on the other. The orcs siege the bulwark, but take no ground. There must be magic at work to repel these skilled warriors so handedly. Once you have crossed this Fool's Crossing, you will reach the shadowed courtyard. Beyond a ruined gate lies a courtyard fronting an ancient stronghold. Scores of cultists dwell within that fortress, but you've no need to take a direct route. Instead, descend the well into the tunnels below. Yeah, I am not really the guy for the direct approach. This well, the tunnels below, is what I'll call the rat ways. These stifling tunnels afford little room for mistakes. Heed not the voice calling you to refuge, for it speaks only lies. Follow the silent darkness, and into the cult's black heart you will emerge. Into the ritual chamber. A white pit occupies the center of this room. Surrounded by scrawled fiendish symbols, steam rises through the pit from the magma below, clouding the space in sulphurous fog. Arishok and a pair of cultist priests lair here. In the midst of some vile ritual, seize the shard and make haste to return. Oh, so they are in the progress of conducting a ritual already? I don't know. It might be the present, it might be the future. But I can see that a ritual plays an important part. So as always, you can't linger. You have to make haste. All right. But beware. I can see the chasm is restless. Magma churns below. Be quick, lest the breach unleash its fury in your path. Okay. All right, so I think I will do my best. And so I better not waste any time and head out. Yes. I will try to watch your progress, and my prayers they may guide you and protect you on your journey. All right, Engulfer, so this is it. So I gather my gear, sharpen my blade once more, check the seat or fit of my trusty adventurer's belt, and then I head into the breach. And for those of you wondering, actually waypoint number 1 was also described, but I didn't like it, and I wanted to surprise myself on the first waypoint. So I decide that I will generate the first waypoint randomly, so that I do not know what awaits me. So yeah, I head down into the breach, into this chamber of many corridors, where Ingolfer has given me guidance regarding which path to take, and I will follow it and see what awaits me. So, and I already prepared the next flow chart basically for mission number 2, and I will add some notes to these boxes here. And of course we need our threat counter, our threat die, which starts at 1. So let's see what the first waypoint is, and I will of course jot down some notes. So this is mission 2, waypoint 1. Let's see what awaits. So 1d20 for the location. It's a 5. It's a 5. Let's see what a 5 is. An area table. It's a confounding maze. Alright, a confounding maze. Okay. Confounding maze. And let's see how many location details I will add. Two. So we'll add 2 location details, 1 environment, and 1 oddity. Environment and oddity. All right, so first the environment. 5. Oh, corroded surfaces. All right, and now, oops, the oddity. Oh, it's a 1, but in this case it's just a 1, no special event. Oh, arcane symbols. Okay. So we have corroded surfaces and arcane symbols. All right. Corroded surfaces and arcane symbols. And I will also add some more details by rolling on these inspiration tables here. I think I'll add 2 things. 4 is a creature. Oh, this is interesting. And captivity. Oh, this is great. Remember when I said last time that sometimes these things just click? So now I got a pretty clear idea. So this maze is actually some sort of prison constructed to keep a dangerous creature locked and into the maze. And it is also enhanced by ward spells, and this is this is because of the arcane symbols, and the corroded surfaces, they give a hint. Oh, this is great. They give a hint of the creature's power or ability, because it spits very potent acid, and I immediately think an alien-like creature, like in the movie Alien, which is kept in the maze. So my challenge, my task would be to navigate this maze without encountering this fearsome creature. And I already have an idea of how I would probably transfer this into game terms. I just say 1 or 2 words. Skill challenge. But first, let's make some notes. So confounding maze, corroded surfaces, arcane symbols, and we have creature and captivity. Okay, so I just jot down a short sentence to remind me of what I just came up with. So maze constructed as a prison to keep a dangerous alien-like creature with acid spit locked in, basically. All right, so this is just to remember what I just came up with. All right, so so I follow this path from the chamber of many paths, and so it opens up after a while and presents me with 3 different entryways. And from looking at the entryways, I can already see, by taking my torch and lighting the way ahead, that it is a maze-like structure because of the nature of the winding and tight corridors and the odd walls. And I'm like, no, seriously? But remember the trusty adventurer's belt, never leave home without it. I think it includes, it does include a piece of chalk that I can, of course, use to mark my way, to mark where I took a turn, or to backtrack my way to the entrance. So because of this piece of chalk, I will have an easier time of navigating this maze. All right, so first I need to pick the right entrance. So I got 3 choices here. You know what? First, okay, I will. Okay, this is interesting. I will now determine with a D3 the right entrance as OOC information. And then I will randomly determine, then I will make a skill check to see which entrance I take. If I succeed at the skill check, I will take the right entrance. And if I fail at the skill check, I will randomly determine the entrance that I take. So I do have a chance of picking the right entrance. And depending on whether I took the right entrance or not, the skill challenge will be easier or harder. I think this is a pretty elegant way to do it. So first, let's determine the real entrance using a D3. So this is out of character information. 1, 2 is 1. So entrance number 1, so it is like left, middle, right. So 1, 2, 3. Entrance number 1, the left entrance, doesn't really matter, is the right entrance. All right, so I'll jot this down. Entrance number 1 is correct. So now let's see if I can make a fitting skill check to discover the right entrance. So, and I'm adaptive. I'm a human, so I might maybe change the skill. So what? So we don't need the weapon skill, so it's got to be something here. Acrobatics, no. Awareness, maybe, because it's like perception. Maybe I see some clue that that gives me a hint. Evade, healing, awareness, myth and legends, performance, persuasion, sneaking, or all right. So it is either spot hidden or awareness. So awareness is also, I think, some. Let me check this. If awareness also might be some sort of intuition type. Like if spot hidden is really just the attention to detail, while awareness is also some sort of general intuition type awareness. Because then I would use awareness, otherwise I would use spot hidden. So let's look this up real quick here. Awareness. As an adventurer, you must always be on your guard or you won't live long. You know what? You make an awareness roll to notice emerging threats in time. Such a passive roll cannot be pushed. But, you know what? Even if it would be spot hidden, I am a human and my special ability, which costs 3 willpower, is I'm adaptive. So I can use a different skill, and the GM, he should be lenient. So I'm my own GM, and I think this is not too far-fetched. So, oh, but still no, I need to check if I have to use adaptive, because then I could save willpower points. All right, so spot hidden. Let me check again, spot hidden. But I think I'm actually at the moment I'm pretty inclined to go with awareness. But spot hidden. The art of finding what's hidden can make you rich beyond measure or save your life. When you're looking for something concealed, you roll spot hidden. If your description of where you are searching is very precise, the GM can give you a boon, or even let you succeed without a roll. Each spot hidden roll takes roughly a stretch. Alright, so that's 15 minutes. You only get 1 attempt to look for the same thing in the same place. Okay, spot hidden when you are the art of finding. No, it is, I rule it is more general awareness, some sort of intuition. So this is, I got an 11 there. But of course I roll a 19. So my awareness doesn't help me. So I basically almost like, it's like flipping a coin. So I roll a die. I determine it randomly, but if I by any chance pick the right entrance, I'll have an easier time. Yes, lucky me, a 2. So on a D3, 1, 2 is 1. So by chance, even though I failed my awareness roll, by pure luck and chance, I pick the right entrance. So I head into this entrance. the left entrance. And I tread very carefully because I do not want to maybe encounter a trap. And what catches my eye, what makes me kind of suspicious, is this corroded surface. So the stone walls, sometimes even the floor, yeah, they're corroded. They appear as if some, yeah, almost like some acid or some liquid has damaged the surface, which is not a good sign. So I tread carefully and take my time. And I already again used my thread die, which is 1. I better jot down the thread as well. Entrance number 1 is correct, and I picked the right entrance by chance. Let's jot that down. Picked the right entrance by chance. Okay, so since I picked the right entrance by chance, I will have an easier time succeeding at the skill challenge. So it is it's a 3-3 skill challenge. I need 3 successes, 1, 2, 3, before I accumulate 3 failures. If I would have picked the wrong entrance, I would have needed 5 successes. And for the skills, all right, so this time it will be awareness, it'll be spot hidden, and sneaking, of course. Yeah, those 3 skills that I have to roll. Awareness. Also in this spot hidden, in this order, and sneaking. And yeah, so I carefully try to fight my way through the maze. You know what? Because I said I'll give myself a boon because of my piece of chalk. So because I can mark where I've already been. So if I'm at a dead end and I backtrack, if there are more than one branching path and I have already marked off 2, you get the idea. So awareness. It is 4. No, it's 11. Yeah, lucky I got a boon. It's a 9, which is a success. But now spot hidden, I only got 7. But I do have a boon. Ha! 4, second success. This time I'm lucky. It's like a breeze. Sneaking with a boon. Never 16 and 15. Sneaking is 14, so first failure. And now I have to retry this skill until I make it. Just as by my standard. Yeah, 8 and 10. Made it. Alright, so actually I didn't do too bad. Thanks to my piece of chalk and my eye for detail, I managed to find the right way through the labyrinth without encountering the dangerous creature that is trapped within, but that I have no knowledge of, because I didn't encounter it. So, I exit the maze and head towards the next waypoint. So I still follow the path that Ingolfer described to me, but his gaze could not penetrate what lies ahead. So area table 3. What is 3? Let me see. What is 3? A burrowed tunnel. All right, so a burrowed tunnel. I think this is like a digged tunnel, right? Like by some sort of creature. Okay. Burrowed tunnel. Let's get some more details first before we make any assumptions here. So, but I think burrow, like in a D&D game, like a monster that has a burrow speed can like move underground, right? So I think burrowed tunnel is not a constructed tunnel by man or elf or whatever, but yeah, but maybe burrowed by some sort of creature, but yeah, we'll see. First, how many location details are in this burrowed tunnel? Only 1, yeah, because it's only a burrowed tunnel, there's not much to see. It is 2, an environment. So what do I face in this burrowed tunnel? 9, environment, 9. Oh, flourishing fungus. Yeah, that fits. Flourishing fungus. All right, so I already have some idea of this being like a danger or obstacle, but I mean, this tunnel must have been burrowed by some sort of creature. So yeah, there will be. Oh no, maybe. Let's see. I will add some more. I'll add 2, maybe an attribute or 2 to see, or an attribute and a thing. Let's just roll to see if I get some more inspiration. An attribute is 3, which is blocked. All right, so this is okay. I don't want to roll anymore. This makes sense. All right, so blocked. Okay. So what this is it's a burrowed tunnel, burrowed by some creature that I don't know and I probably do not want to encounter. So when I follow this burrowed tunnel, sometimes, or I already noticed this fungus. What I do not know is that it, or maybe not know, I gotta make some skill checks for that it releases some sort of poisonous spores into the air. Then I come across a blockade in the tunnel, maybe like some crumbled rocks, some dirt that I have to get rid of, and therefore, yeah, I need to exhaust myself basically in the tunnel trying to get this, and then I inhale these spores, and then I might suffer some ill effects. So that'll be the danger of this waypoint. Okay, so I think, yeah, sometimes it just fits. All right, so let's get back into the description and the scene. All right, so I follow the path out of this confounding maze, which I luckily navigated without too much difficulty, and I made sure that I marked the way with my chalk so that I could easily backtrack and do not have to use the powerful stone. But then the path ends so it like in a natural stone wall. It was not the breach at this point was not expanded further, but I was about to ask myself, why did Ingolfer set me here if this is a dead end? but it isn't, because then as I use my torch to gather some more detail about my surroundings, I find in the top right, or in the bottom right corner of this natural stone wall, a somewhat larger than maybe dwarf-sized tunnel leading further into the breach. And so I go down onto my knees and I take my torch and stick it into this tunnel. Damn. Ingolfer, you can't be serious. You want me to crawl through there? Are you serious? Damn, this must be a joke. But I think it's not. Oh. There must be some other way. Damn. Alright, so can I even enter this tunnel while still holding the torch? Interesting question, actually. Let's ask the Oracle if it's possible to enter this tunnel, if it's big enough. But I think if I said it's like dwarf-sized, maybe if you crouch, you could, but it's pretty exhausting, crouching like that through a tunnel holding a torch. So let's ask the Oracle. But since I said it's like dwarf-sized, so it's probably, or maybe I'll give it, I tilt the scales, because here I can't say I really do know. I tilt the scales to the positive. 4, 5, 6 is positive, but you never know. No, look, 1 and 3. So of course, damn. Isn't there something like a spell or something that can give a human dark vision? Damn it. Maybe I can improvise something. Maybe. Yeah. Wait a minute. Never leave home without it. I think the adventurer's belt also included. Did it include a candle? I think it did. Like if you, like I said, if you. Damn, I don't have my document here now with the adventurer's belt. But I think it included a candle. Let's see if I've got it someplace here. No, this is the fighter variant archetype, the adventurer. I do not think that there's a document, but I think it included. Sorry, Han Solo. It included a candle. Can't check right now, but I think it did. I will check between the episodes because I don't have a tablet here yet. I can't check it, but I think it included a candle, so I can use the candle because it's like it's got a smaller flame, so I do not burn myself. And if I crawl, I mean, the candle is also not as bulky as a torch. Yeah, I'll go with that. I think the adventurer's belt included a candle. And I really should make... I got this idea of a merchandise product, a mug. And around the mug goes like an adventurer's belt, like a leather belt with belt pouches. And above the belt it says adventurer's belt, and below the belt it says never leave home without it. That would be a great great merchandise. So yeah, so you heard it here first if you see this someplace. Yeah, but I think this is included, so I'll use the candle that is in one of the belt pouches of my trusty adventurer's belt, and I enter the tunnel, having a small light source. But as I make my way deeper into the tunnel, I notice this strange fungus growing on the walls. Let's make a bushcraft roll. If I can identify this fungus as possibly dangerous. Bushcraft 6. I erased this last episode. 7. Damn. You know what? I'm going to push the roll because I like pushing the roll. I'll give myself... No, I do not want to give myself a condition that affects agility. I'll give myself the sickly condition, which affects constitution because, unbeknownst to me, I've already inhaled some of the spores of this fungus, which, makes me feel not too good. So I push the roll. Maybe I can identify it. I was just thinking about if I could use adaptive maybe to roll something else, but I don't know if this works if you are pushing the roll. I think then you got to roll what you rolled before. Should have done that maybe before. So let's see. The push... you gotta be kidding me. It's a demon. Alright, so a demon, there's gotta be some effect. Dragon and demon effects here. Alright, so a demon effect. I roll 1d6 because here there's a demon effect table. 5. You trigger an unexpected reaction or trap. Okay, I know what this is. So once again, my threat die is gone. So while I was attempting to identify the fungus or try to discern what it is, I came too close and triggered some sort of defense mechanism, some sort of biological defense mechanism in the fungus, so that it explodes and sprouts its poisonous spores into my face. And I can feel my lungs clog up, and I have to make a con roll. But now since I'm sickly, I get a bane on this con roll. Damn. So this is not working out. And of course, I bane 18, so I did fail the con roll. I failed it by 7. Okay, so let's look at the damage table. See what might be. Suffering damage, slight, moderate. 7. Yeah, alright. So I'm going to suffer 2 dice of damage, but not 2d6. This is, I think, too harsh. I'll suffer 2d4. 2d4 points of damage, and I'll just borrow another green d4 from here. Alright, 4 points of damage. So, where's my character log here? So I was at 11 hit points. So my lungs, they clog up. I have to cough. And I really feel sickly now. And I need to also increase my threat by 2 by 1, because I need a moment to regain my compulsion basically, and to find the strength to press on. So I decide I will just let the fungus be. I don't know what it is, but now because of its defensive mechanism, I think I know it is dangerous, and I continue. And then I hit this blocked path, this block in the path. Damn, you gotta be kidding me. All right. So I try to to clear the way, basically, with a strength roll. There's really no fitting skill. So I'll make a strength roll. And if I fail the strength roll, I suffer another condition because of the fungus and the spores, and then I will become dazed, which penalizes my agility. Strength roll. Yes, 12. Hey, I made it. All right, so I'm lucky. So I managed to clear the path quick enough that the threat does not increase by another 1 to 3, and also I do not suffer the dazed condition. And after I clear this path, I can continue on to the next waypoint. And I think this next waypoint is also an unknown waypoint. Let me double check. I think the first 3. Yes, it'll also be an unknown waypoint, and then I will come to the Fool's Crossing. But we will resolve this third and unknown waypoint next session. And the next session will be another Dragonbane session, because I'm in the flow right now, and but I will get another Dragonbane session in on the weekend, definitely, and hopefully, depending on my schedule, I will do another video on the weekend, which will then be a Star Wars video. So the next video will be a Dragonbane, but if I manage to upload 2 videos during the weekend, there will also be a Star Wars episode. And regarding my upload schedule, I do not really have a schedule. So I do not have set days or intervals when I upload stuff. But my goal is to upload at least 2 videos a week. So 1 video during the week and 1 video at the weekend. So this is my goal if everything is like normal, no business trips, no family emergencies, no hospital visits. So that you have an idea what you can expect, but no promises. This is still a hobby and not a job. But my goal is to upload two videos, because like I said, it's also fun, and if I play, it's basically me doing what I like. So I might as well let the camera roll. So So and if you don't want to miss anything, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. So I hope you liked this episode, and as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll hopefully see you again in the next video. So bye bye.